What's up, guys? It's Coach Drew, and today I'm going to teach you guys 8 drills that you can use to become a better shooter off the dribble. The first thing we need to do is master our basic 1-2 pull-up jump shot, which means we need to focus on good footwork and a good clean pickup. So if I'm right here and I got the ball in my right hand, the ball is going to hit at the same time as my left foot. That's the 1 in the 1-2. And then at the same time as my second step, the 2 in the 1-2, is going to be a clean pickup. What I mean by clean pickup is our hands are shot ready. So my hand is spread in the middle of the ball so that I can ultimately just go up and shoot a shot. So many times when shooters are struggling off the dribble, it's because when they pick up the ball, their hands are on the side and they're not shot ready. So on this first drill, all we're going to do is simply dribble the ball, same time as our 1, then step at the same time as our pickup on the 2, and then we're going to knock down the shot. So it's going to be right here, 1-2, and then jump up and shoot it, okay? The second drill that we're going to do is now we've got to work on awkward footwork drills because so many times in the game we're not going to be perfectly on balance when we have a defender and we have to throw them off before we pull up. So the second one we're going to do is going to be a dribble, hezzy 1-2 pull-up, which means if I'm dribbling with my right hand, I would lunge forward with my right, acting like I'm driving to the basket. If I see my defender lunge downhill to take off that driving angle, I would get 2. Again, every time we're doing a 1-2 pull-up, our 2 happens at the same time as a clean pickup. Boom, and then my hands are ready to knock down the shot, okay? So our hezzy pull-up looks like this: dribble, fake downhill, clean pickup. Notice I'm shot ready, hand under the ball, so we can knock down the shot. Our third one we need to do is one that you guys have probably seen Damian Lillard use a lot, where now we use an inside-out dribble, what I call a push-out dribble, because the ball is going to act like you're faking this way, kind of like a half of an inside-out. You're going to push forward, so ball and foot hit at the same time, bang, acting like you're driving downhill, and now we're going to get our second step at the same time as our clean pickup and knock it down. So if I'm right here, it's again ball and foot hit, and then pull up, okay? Every single time you notice it's a clean pickup, my hands aren't sliding once I pick the ball up, and I can knock down the shot right away. The fourth one that we need to do is making sure that we work on all the different cadences. So we need to work on a crossover pull-up, because anytime we do a crossover, the hands, the ball's changing hands, and we need to be able to get that clean pickup and knock it down. So I would simply take a dribble, I would fake this way first, 1 step, fake this way, 2nd step, cross the ball over, and then clean pickup and shot. Notice that the footwork is the exact same as kind of the 1-2 pull-up. We just do a crossover first. But when I cross the ball over, watch this right here, 1 step, and then this 2 is always at the exact same time. So a little more full speed, dribble, crossover, pick up, and shoot. That's our next one that we have. The next one we have is a between the leg pull-up, which is the exact same thing. Ball's going to go between our legs at the same time as the 1. Then we're going to take 2 at the same time as the pickup, and then knock it down. So if I'm right here, it's dribble, pickup, boom, and knock it down. Then we need a behind the back, because so many times in a game we pull the ball back behind our back or just simply pop behind our back and knock it down, and we need that clean dribble behind our back into a clean pickup. Now I take a dribble behind the back, and again, notice I'm right there, shot ready, and pull it up. We've got 2 more that I really love. The first one that we do is a step back or a side step. This time the ball hits the opposite foot at the same time, boom. Then we get the ball in our shot ready position, pull it to the side, and then we take our second step. Remember, we're allowed 2 steps, and then we knock it down. So if I'm right here, it's dribble, step, knock it down. If you're in one of those leagues where the refs might get you, it's here, and then pick it up and knock it down. And the last one we could do is a quick pullback, which would mean dribble, our same foot, same hand, go forward, we sell the drive, we pull the ball back, 1, 2, and then knock it down. So if I'm right here, full speed, dribble, step, boom, clean pickup, and knock it down. Those are the drills that are going to help you become a great shooter off the dribble. What's up, guys? It's Coach Drew, and today I'm going to show you guys 6 of the ways that Klay Thompson gets open so that he can get off his catch-and-shoot jumpers. The first one that he does is he's on the wing right here. Obviously, his defender's in the gap, and what he does is relocates to the baseline corner, which we call a baseline drift. So he's standing here, his defender's kind of ball watching, he sprints down to the corner, catches it, gets on balance, and knocks it down. So that's a corner drift. Another one he does is basically the opposite, where now his defender's low, he starts in the corner, defender starts ball watching, and he does a corner lift. So he starts in the corner, he lifts up, he curls, catches, gets on balance, and knocks it down. Another one he does is if the ball is on the opposite side and he's in the slot position and maybe one of his teammates drives middle, he relocates and shifts along the perimeter, gets on balance, and knocks it down. Notice the biggest key is moving without the ball and moving away from your defender so that ultimately if they get caught ball watching, they're in a bad position and have a longer closeout so we have more time to get on balance, catch and shoot, and knock down our shots. Another one he does is obviously the Warriors are an up-tempo team, so if you have them pushing in transition, is he just finds a three-point line and shoots a transition catch and shoot. He's one of the best in the league at sprinting full speed and then slowing down his last steps so that ultimately he can get his hips into a shot and knock it down. Two more that he does that are both out of the floppy set, and if you're not familiar with the floppy set, it's where it's a single double set, where there's basically two screeners and one screener sitting down here where Klay Thompson can go off either screen sets. Right here, a lot of times what he'll do is the first one is he'll curl. So if his defender is trailing him, he'll come off of this and then simply curl, keep the ball high, and catch and shoot before the defender can come back and recover and make a play on the ball. The final one that he does all the time is when they're in that single double floppy action set, is he starts to curl, and if he notices his defender cheats and tries to bust through and go over top, he plants his foot, gets on balance, and knocks down the shot in the corner. What's up, guys? It's Coach Drew, and today I'm going to teach you guys how to properly shoot a free throw. The first thing you need to do is have the same mental approach before you even step up to the line. I think that's one thing that's often overlooked. Just so you guys know out there, until you step into this white area, this paint, the referee cannot pass you the ball. So I would recommend you standing outside of the key, making sure you get your breathing properly, you slow down your breathing because sometimes it's a stressful situation when you have to step up and make a clutch shot. If you're struggling with still breathing, just go down, tie your shoe, fix it up. That'll give you some more time to control your breathing. Step up to the line and make sure you find your placement. There's a little nail on the floor that I always look at, and I line up my shooting foot with that nail. So I know every single time, now I'm directly in line so that I can line up my right hand, because I'm a right-hand shooter, with the rim. Some players, like me, I shoot where I'm perfectly squared along the perimeter. My normal shot is perfectly squared, so I'm going to be perfectly squared on my free throw. The next thing you do once you get your placement down, and again, I'm squared, so I'm going to get squared, is you receive the ball from the referee and do the same routine every single time. For me, I used to always catch the ball, take a deep breath, again, control my breathing and relax myself. I would take 3 dribbles where, again, I was rocking up and down so I got good rhythm. I would make sure my hand placement was perfect, hand in the middle of the ball. Again, I want that good rhythm. And then I would get the ball up, bending my knees, bending my hips, so that ultimately I have power and I'm under the ball. And then all you do is shoot your normal shot. A lot of people pull back their shot. They're kind of aiming it. You want it to be just like a shot along the perimeter in a game, so you're going to fully snap your wrist straight at the rim. I always like to get my pointer finger, the ball should roll off these 2 fingers, but I like to get my pointer finger at the rim. I like to land high on my toes, and I almost want to be falling forward. Take my deep breath, relax, just take my 3 dribbles, eyes on the rim so that I can really see that rim, knock it down, high and soft, take that step forward to the rim so that I know that I can consistently knock down free throws. What's up, guys? It's Coach Drew. Today I'm going to give you one of my favorite NBA shooting challenges that you guys can use as a drill in your workouts to improve your catch and shoot shooting. So the idea of this game is to switch as many as you can. It's called baseball shooting. If you've played baseball, it'll make a lot of sense. If not, I'm going to help you explain the rules of baseball so that you understand the drill. I'm going to be in the corner, and we're going to have 9 spots representing the 9 innings just like in a baseball game. When you shoot it, if you shoot and miss a shot, it's an out. If you shoot and make a shot, it's a base hit. If you shoot and swish a shot, it's a home run. So if you miss the first one, that's 1 out. If you make it, you got a man on first. If you make it again, you got a man on first and second. There's still 1 out. If you swish it, now you have 3 runs, still 1 out. At each of the 9 spots representing the 9 innings, you get 3 outs, just like an inning in baseball. And so once you get 3 outs, you move on to the next spot. You're going to shoot in the corner, then you're going to shoot the low wing, then you're going to shoot the wing, then you're going to shoot the high wing, then the top of the key, and then the same 4 spots on the opposite side. Those are going to make up our 9 spots. You're going to try to get as many runs possible in the 9 innings, so the 27 outs, you basically have 27 misses to score as many runs as possible. Let's see who can make the highest score in baseball shooting.